Social media is something else, isn't it? I tell you. In this community of black people that we live in, this diaspora, many of us can't wait to get in front of the camera and tell the entire world how much we despise each other. It's sad, isn't it? I think it is. That's why I distance myself away from black people who are enemies to other black people. Of course, we're not always going to get along, but when you speak ill of your people and you throw them under the bus because you want to make yourself look good for others who don't give a fuck about you, yeah, you ain't my friend. You're my enemy. And as the name says, I am your enemy. So I've never liked swirlers. I've never liked divestors. To me, that's the same fucking thing. You swirling, you're divesting, you're doing the same thing. You don't want to be with black men. You want to be with white men exclusively. Most of you are with the white man, not Latino men, not Asian men, Arab men. You want the white man because you believe he is the best man for you. Okay? Black men, some of you too, talk about how, oh, I got to get myself a snow bunny. Every time that I see black men and black women talking about how badly they want to be with someone who is white, it sickens me to my stomach. Not because I'm racist, even though I know many people will say if they've seen this video, oh, yes, you are. No, I'm not. But to me, it's like, why do you look at these people like they're so amazing when they're not? They're just people just like you. The only thing that's different from them and that the only difference between them and us is that they have white skin and your skin is dark. Okay? Well, there's other differences actually too. A lot of them are hateful and racist, and not all of them are, but there are many that are. And like I said before, you have black people that will defend racism. They know it's wrong, but they will defend it because they love these people so much, or they've read the Bible so much, they can't bring themselves to say, oh, I despise this person. I don't like this person because if I say that I don't like white people and I love black people more, I'm going to go to hell. No, you're not. We're already living in hell. Our ancestors went through hell. You see, I'm not afraid to hurt people's feelings if I'm telling the truth. Just like people will hurt my feelings if they tell me something that will hit me hard or tell the truth about something that I don't want to believe, but I know deep in my heart that it's true. You care too much about their feelings and you don't give a damn about your own feelings. I've seen stories where a white dude a young guy, continuously broke into this black woman's house. Did he break into the black woman's house or did she allow him in? Because she's on camera talking to him saying, why do you keep breaking in? But she doesn't call the police on him. She doesn't shoot him. She gives him a fucking hug. Had it been a black man, we know the black man would have died, the police would have been called, or, it would have been a negative outcome, okay? We know this already. It's not because of some race baiting shit. This is reality, okay? A lot of people from the vanilla community are the same as their ancestors. They love racism. They will love to tell black people that racism doesn't exist, but racism still exists because they still practice it. They still encourage it. You got soap operas out there where they won't even put black people on their television shows, and if they do have a black family, sometimes they'll have a white man come in and steal the black woman away from the black man, who's actually not abusive. He's loving his family. He's doing the right thing, working, but they'll let the white man come in there and take the black woman away from him. When we know that there are many black women out there that will willingly go to white men, I don't know why you would when you know the history of what these men did to your ancestors, your grandmothers, your great-great-grandmothers, and I don't know why you would do it, but somehow, some way you have an attraction to these men. You think that they're beautiful. You love their blue eyes. You love their blonde hair, their dark hair. You love their beards. Black men loving the white woman's white skin, how her hair is light and beautiful, lips. I don't get with these people because I can't identify with the insanity of this shit. It's not insanity to many people because they say, oh, it's natural. You're still loving the man, the woman. It's not natural to me because I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, it's disgusting, it's despicable, and it's downright disrespectful to, you know, tell the entire world in front of a camera that you don't feel attracted to your own people that, and when I say my own people, I'm talking about if you're black, if you're African American, you have people who look like you. And then there are people that don't look like you, don't have the same features as you. You tell the whole world that you are attracted more to the other side than your own. That's disgusting to me. You come on, you badmouth your men, you badmouth the children, you badmouth the community. Then got the nerve to be pro-black, but you're sleeping with somebody that's white. How does that work? How does anybody in the black community have respect for any black man or black woman that will talk about civil rights and this and that and complain and cry about racism when they're in bed with a white person? But they'll get in front of a camera saying, oh, white people have made this system to break us down and make us do this and make us feel this way. But bitch, you sleeping with a white man. But dummy, you're sleeping with a white woman. So why are you complaining about white people then? I don't understand. How you complaining about people that you sleeping with? It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And the fact that we got black people that listen to people who are sleeping with their so-called enemies makes no sense to me at all. I promise you, the Ku Klux Klan despises and hates black people. They hate anybody that's not white. If you think for 1 second that they would deal with a man who had a black wife, an Asian wife, anybody who's non-black as their wife, you must be out of your fucking mind. I don't get you. I really don't. And yes, I know there was some Proud Boys who had black wives who had racist views just like their white husbands. But I don't give a fuck about them because they're just as fucked up as anybody else. But the majority of racists will not allow white men to have non-black females as their wives. They would not, because it goes against what they stand for. So it makes me feel like black people don't stand for shit because they can accept biracial people who have badmouthed them. And I don't have nothing against biracial people, but if you're biracial and you badmouth the black community because you said that we're racist against you and you love your white mother, your white father more, and this and that, and then you've got these other pro-black people who said they can't stand the system that they're in, they can't stand white people, but they're married and dating and sleeping with white people. How in the fuck are you supposed to have respect for someone like that? How can you literally listen to anything else they fucking say? I mean, call me crazy. I just don't understand it. I'm not militant, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. There's a guy on here right now. He says some good shit. He has a channel that's 1 million subscribers. His wife ain't black. She's white. But people listen to this man because he's bringing the diaspora together and stuff. And I listened to him too until I found that out. Because to me, it's like, it's a play. You're playing a role. You're playing a character. See, I have my little moments of playing video games and I sound a little goofy and wacky and shit because I'm just having fun. But when I talk about this shit like this, I really mean it. I don't deal with these people in my life unless I have to. And it's not because I hate them. I don't trust them. I don't like them. I've tried to deal with them before and I don't want to deal with them anymore. I deal with them at my job, and when it's on my own time, I don't deal with them anymore. I don't want my children to have any dealings in a romantic relationship with them. I would not be able to accept it. I wouldn't be able to do it. And you can say that's unfortunate, that's racist. I don't give a fuck what you say. At least I stick to my principles, unlike you motherfuckers who will follow people who are complaining about the very people that they sleep with and have children with. You sound dumb and look dumb and are dumb. But a lot of people on YouTube are doing this. A lot of people on YouTube pretend that they love their people so much. But at the end of the day, when the lights go off and nobody's around but them and the person they're with in bed, that person ain't black. That person is non-black. At least I told you people the mistakes I made. I told you people about my past. Oh, I like the Asian women and this and that. I told you. I told you. I owned up to my shit. And when I say I would never choose a non-black woman over any black woman, you're fucking right. I made sense and I made the fucking reality. I made the truth about that when I made that statement. I made it true because it is true. I don't put other women above my own. Even if my women are out of order, I'm not putting other women above my own because, oh, my women are acting up. I better go to this man's group of women and see what she got. You see so many weak ass black men, and they'll say, I'm weak. Call me a simp because I love black women because I'm attracted to them. But they're the ones that's over here simping, saying, oh, well, I can't take this woman's mouth. I can't take her. Yo, I know that there are a lot of black women out there that are acting out of order and they don't deserve no motherfucking man the way they act. I understand that. But am I going to say is that every black woman is acting like that? And I need to turn myself off from black women completely and go to white women? You ain't never going to hear me say no shit like that. That's a weak ass man that's talking like that. He thinks suddenly because he ain't with no black woman, all of a sudden his problems goes away and he's with a white woman, so all of a sudden he's gonna have happiness. They be sounding just like the fucking women that they complain about that don't like black men. Oh, I want my white wife to France and we had drinks and I'm happy for you. Did racism stop when you got with that white woman? No, it didn't. It still continues. Did racism stop when you got with that white man? No, it didn't. It still continues. Sometime they'll call you the motherfucking N-word. These black women are finding that shit out too. These black women are getting hands put on their ass by these white men like they say they get hands put on them by black men. The white man is putting his hands on you too, and sometimes the white man is deleting your ass like you say the black man does. Black men over here getting killed over white women and shit. It's crazy as fuck. But this is the choice that you made because you have the freedom to choose. I'm not going to stop you. I only speak what is on my mind. I only speak my truth. But I can also speak facts. And when I say facts, I'm talking about things that are true to everybody because it really happened. My truth is my opinion. That's what my truth is. I don't have any inkling to be with anybody else but a black woman. You see these pathetic black people on these channels talking about what kind of would you date a black man? Would you date a black woman? And then when these white people or these Asians or Hispanics or non-black people they talk to on the mic tell them that they wouldn't, all of a sudden they like, why? My question is, why the fuck do you care who else likes you? Why do we have to think about who else in this world besides our own people loves us or wants to be with us? Because I can promise you, I don't give a fuck. I used to watch these videos when these Japanese girls were talking about who they thought were the most attractive men. And I can promise you, black men were not on the list. Most of the men they like are UK men, Brazilian men. They like these men with blue eyes and white skin. They worship white skin. And then you got African women and Africans completely over there. No, I want to say completely. There is a large number of Africans over in the diaspora that worship white skin as well. They'll go so far as bleaching their skin to be white. You still ain't going to be white even if you bleach your skin. Just like they ain't going to be no more black if they try to talk like us or put some kind of stupid ass skin cream on them like that German woman did. She like a complete fucking idiot. How about you be happy and be thankful for who the fuck you are? I know goddamn well I'm happy to be a black man. Never been ashamed of being black. From the time I was born, from when I was a kid, there was any time I ever said to my mom, ever said to my dad, ever said to anybody in my family, oh, why am I black? Black is bad. Never. There ain't no motherfucking time in my life I ever felt that fucking way. Despite all the shit that black people go through. The ridicule that white people still want to make when they talk about someone, oh, I can't breathe. They want to make the joke about I can't breathe. That shit's funny to them, but racism don't exist, right? But they want to make jokes about, oh, that's why the kid robbed the store because he ain't got no father. Despite some of that shit being true, some of the ways they present it is so fucking hateful, man. And they think it's a joke. Oh, it's not racist. Ah. I don't want to be around people like that. Because if I'm around people like that, I'm going to fight people like that. And I have a very bad temper. And I'm not a badass where I'm some fucking guy in a movie that could take everybody's ass. But I promise you, there's going to be a lot of people that get hurt around me if they talk to me like that. Or think it's funny to joke about someone who died because of some racist cop or some racist fucking act. They want to joke about Emmett Till, and you can't do that around me. You can't, especially if you're white. You ain't doing it around me because you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth and knock your teeth out. And that's gonna be it. I have a very short fuse when it comes to racial issues and people thinking that racism ain't no fucking issue because you white and you don't go through it. But then all of a sudden you want to scream reverse racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism as far as I'm concerned. There ain't no such thing as racism. There ain't no such thing as reverse racism. How about that? People are pathetic, and the black people that defend these motherfuckers, they're just as pathetic as them. I'm gonna end with this. The black people that sleep with these people, the black people that find these people attractive and have children with these people, stay the fuck over there with them. Don't come back to the black community. I know most of you are happy you don't. But when I say don't come back, if you get treated hatefully, if people treat you with the racism that you complain about every fucking day or heard about, stay over there. Because I see so many black people on YouTube kissing white people's ass. Like I said, I'm not hateful, but I see it every fucking day. You got black people, tethers from other countries, running their fucking mouth about black people when they don't know what black people went through, what struggle they went through, all the civil rights acts, all that shit they had to go do back in the 60s and 70s, black power, the revolution and everything. They don't know a goddamn thing, but they run their mouth about black people in the most negative way so they can make themselves look good to white people. It's pathetic. It is. That Amala chick, African chick. You got some of these black conservatives that make these videos and shit talking about how black people are fucked up. The Hodge twins, they run their fucking mouth. Them two fucking goddamn clowns. I can't stand these motherfuckers. That's why I said, that's why my name is I Am Your Enemy. Because if you are an enemy of black people, you are an enemy of me and I am your enemy. End of fucking story. If you don't want to be around black people and you're black, shut your fucking mouth. Go with your white husband. Go with your white wife. Have biracial children, but shut your fucking mouth. Don't say a motherfucking word about the black community because you don't want to be part of it. And when racism hits you in your ass, and it will one motherfucking day, don't say a motherfucking word because we ain't helping you. End of story. You on your own. You're on your own.